4 kids. Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals. And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life. So it's like it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
So this is Ayesha Curry, and that's obviously, as you can see by the picture here in the video, this is Steph Curry's wife, one of the most successful basketball players in NBA history. And she is under fire now for once again getting on a podcast or getting on a talk show and talking negative about her husband and their relationship in general. This is a woman that has it made for generations, right? She never has to work a day in her life. She has everything made, can get anything she wants because she's married to a damn near billionaire if he's not already a billionaire. And she is still complaining about their relationship. Now, I'm going to let this clip continue playing, but I want to ask the question. What does she mean that like this happened so early? These are choices you made. You made the choice to get married and you made the choice to have children. This didn't just magically happen. You didn't just trip and fall on a ring finger and fall on an altar and got married. You didn't trip and fall on his penis and automatically had children. Like, that's not how it happened. You guys both made the conscious choice to have children. So what do you mean it just happened and you didn't know what was going on? So all of this has, so you have bear no responsibility whatsoever in this relationship as to how you ended up married to a man that is damn near a multi-millionaire, that is damn near a billionaire, and how you guys ended up with 4 children. You don't know how that happened? Maybe we can sit here and debate about maybe the first one where, it might have been a mistake. You guys weren't ready yet and it happened. You guys had children and whatever. But after 4 children, at that point, it's not a mistake. You made a conscious choice to have those 4 children. You're sitting here and again, shitting on what seems to be a good man from everything we see on and off the court with Steph Curry. The crazy thing is Steph Curry's in a position that he can't just leave her. I mean, he could, right? But it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. He leaves her. She's going to leave with half his fortune, which she has never worked a day in her life to help him achieve. And if he stays, she's just going to keep embarrassing and humiliating him in the relationship. Now, let's go ahead and let her continue.
It's so hard also to be the woman in a situation where you're like, men just don't get as much scrutiny. Like, they can maybe tell him like, your fucking shots suck tonight, but like the looks and all of that is just like not a factor of conversation as much.
No.
Did you talk to Steph about it, like, or did you kind of keep it within yourself so it didn't?
I do not have a bone in my body that can keep anything to myself.
Yeah, we can tell. You know how we can tell? Because you won't shut the fuck up about you and Steph Curry relationship and all the problems that you think you seem to be having within the relationship. You know how many good women are out there who would love to be in that kind of situation that she's in? And she's over here complaining about it because it's never enough. For some women, it's never enough. Now, I'm not saying all women, because not all women are like this. But I think in modern society, at least Western society, we are getting more and more women who just being normal and having a normal life is never enough. And even being a millionaire, married to a millionaire, is not enough. There's always something missing. But yeah, we can tell that you can't shut up because you go out there and humiliate your husband time and time and time again and say things that maybe you shouldn't be telling people. Even if you feel some type of way, those are conversations that you should be having with him, maybe with your therapist, and then with a marriage counselor between the 3 of you. Not out in podcasts, out to the world, embarrassing your husband. A man who has given you a life that only some can dream of ever having.
So if it comes to mind, it's coming out. And he's so gracious. Like, he tries to resonate with me, but he just can't. And he also comes from a place of like, it's effing stupid. Like, it's not true. So why? And I'm like, but wait, like, listen to how it makes me feel. And he's like,
And there it is. It's all about emotions. So all of the things that she's complaining about aren't even true. It's just about listen to how it makes me feel. It's all about how it makes her feel. Because increasingly, and again, this goes back to what I was just saying about the Western women and the brain processing or their thoughts, where they're going, and what feminism has done to women in general. It's about how it makes me feel. This is why a lot of these people vote for candidates who make them feel good instead of looking at the reality. This is why they're okay with burning down, with candidates saying they're going to open the borders, because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm a good person when I let the less fortunate into the country, even though I personally don't ever have to deal with that because I live in a gated community. How does it make me feel to go online and virtue signal and talk about how good of a person I am? Because this is all it is about. This is what the modern woman has become in the West. And it's simply destroying our country. But this is about relationships. So we're not going to go down that route in this video.
but why does it make you feel like that? It's not real. After we got married, we found out we were pregnant with our daughters so quickly. I didn't even have time to think about what I wanted anymore. It's so interesting. I spent my entire life like trying to work towards something, and then it kind of just disappeared, and I didn't think twice about it. But after my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm
Yeah.
not home, like did you experience that?
I still experience
Okay.
that. I still experience that. I'm almost like I'm always in therapy talking about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made me feel confident and cool, then what are you doing? And
You know what the crazy part about this is that her husband has enough money that she can actually comfortably pursue whatever goals and dreams that she has to this day and not have to worry about who's going to take care of the children. Because they can get nannies for that. Most people can afford a nanny. She has the means to do whatever she wants. So if she hasn't done it, it's not because she can't. It's because she simply doesn't want to, but she wants to complain about it because it makes her feel some type of way. This is an extremely privileged person who's talking about things that aren't real. But she's making her husband look bad in the process. Now, I have this one final video I want to show you guys. And this totally encapsulates what the modern woman is. Even though this is an old joke, it's extremely relevant today.
A lot about women. I think I learned exactly how the fall of man occurred in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden, and Adam said one day, "Wow, Eve, here we are, at one with nature, at one with God. We'll never age, we'll never die, and all our dreams come true the instant that we have them." And Eve said, "Yeah, it's just not enough, is it?"
No, that's not funny.
I was just waiting for more.
She just proved his point.
Well, that was kind of his point.
Oh, God.
That's what it is.
A lot about
And then it finally clicked to her after that. This is kind of like a shorter version, but it finally clicked. Then she started laughing. She realized, oh, that was the joke. But yeah, to a lot of modern women, it's just never enough. To a lot of women in general, it has never been enough. They always want more. They're not content with just having a happy life, being a happy wife, and having a husband that loves them. But that's all I got for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends. If you want to support my work, links are in the description box below. And if you have anything you want me to react to, link is always in the description box below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.